Yeah, I'd like to point out what Matt talked about with Tony Stewart wearing that amber shield. The amber shield is designed to brighten the racetrack so the driver does have an opportunity when the sunlight starts changing for him to have a little bit better vision than just your normal clear shield or a dark shield.
It's kind of like shooting glasses to enable you in low light conditions to have better vision. 15-2 for Jeff Gordon.
And can you feel that the driver can feel the stop beginning to come to an end? Did you hear the RPM in the engine? They start to go up as he knows it's time for them to drop that jack.
Now, one of those crewmen would rather be somewhere else. Believe it or not, Todd Gant got married just this week and just returned to the Speedway at 5:30 tonight off his honeymoon to come and pit this car.
Anything for the team. You got to be a team player.
There he is.
Just in time enough to come back here and change 4 tires in 15 seconds.
Right, and they're in a hurry to load it up because another team has to move into that pit stall to get this finished up here. 10 of the 19 cars have qualified. The 11th one, Gordon, is on the Speedway.
Harry Hyde used to tell his guys, if you're going to get sick, you got to go to the hospital, you're going to get married, you got any problems, let that happen November, December, and January, because the rest of the time you belong to me.
Right.
And you saw that crew hurrying up, getting out of the pits for next. That's a lot of extra pressure on these pit crews. They're alternating between 2 different pits, but that still it don't give your guys time to get settled in and get ready, Harley, for that pit stop before they get their equipment to set up.
Little surprise, Gordon's lap time wasn't that great. That was about a 30 there. If he'd have had one of those 29-80 laps like a couple of these guys have had, he could be up there probably knocking on the door of Rusty and Bobby Labonte.
Well, Darrell, he was about mid-pack in practice. He was 8th fastest in that first practice as you look at the fastest pit times.
If you're not in the 14-second bracket, you're not even on our graphic.
Nope.
Car looks good, though. That sucker's right around the bottom, and she's looking like she's down on the ground.
8th quickest, though, 117.032 seconds. And that's almost 2 full seconds off pole, 0.244 seconds. Rusty Wallace and Bobby Labonte pace qualifying for the Winston. Right now, let's go down to Matt Yoakum. He is standing by with Jeff Gordon.
Well, Jeff Gordon qualified 10th, but are you looking more at your race setup during practice today, or are you a little concerned?
I wish I could say that was my race setup. No, we were off a little bit on the track, a little bit on the pit stop, so that's why we're 10th. You know, you don't really get a chance during the day to practice the pit stop thing. The guys got to do it back at the shop. You know, as long as they get it done in the race, we'll be all right. And we got to get the car a little bit better for the race. But the car's comfortable. You know, we just got to play around with the race setup. But, you know, we got to have lights before we can go out there. And I tell you, if we don't get this practice off tonight and they say you're going to have practice tomorrow during the day, that's going to be a real shame because this race is run at night. It changes so much from day to night that we really need this practice.
How big of an advantage is the guys who tested here at night?
It is an advantage to those guys because this is a different tire than we've had here in the past. So the guys that tested here at night definitely will have an advantage. You know, I think we can make a pretty good guess at it. We've run enough times here at the Winston. We've got a lot of experience here and have run real well here that I think we'll be all right. But, no, I think there would be some advantages to being, you know, one of the guys that tested here because they did test at night, I believe.
Well, Jeff Gordon has won this event twice, looking for a third, but Steve Burns was somebody who's looking for his first Winston win.